State and Virginia will start our quarterfinal quadruple header. Jamel Spearman, AJ Desai with him, and on the way down, Johan Grunlo wins the tip for the Virginia Cavaliers. Dallin Hall runs the point for UVA, 27-4 on the year, 15-3 in the league, and they have crushed NC State in both meetings. In fact, NC State did not lead in any of the 80 minutes against Virginia in the regular season. Sam Lewis, a big scorer for UVA, misses his first shot. It's rebounded by Van Allen Lubin. We'll see if the Wolfpack can take that first lead against UVA with Copeland and Trey Holloman along with Paul McNeil, the ACC's leading three-point shooter. Darian Williams and Van Allen Lubin, a very talented starting five.
McNeil was big for NC State yesterday with 15 points. This really extends the floor and creates driving lanes for opportunities like that for Pradir Copeland with the travel.
And it's some of the best depth you'll see in the nation. A driving Malik Thomas is denied by Lubin, and it's last touch by Thomas. Lots of long possessions, lots of shot clock violations typically forced.
One of the difficult things for NC State matchups.
Here's White in transition to three. Jakari White, 6'7" Toledo transfer, whose season high was 23 at NC State. Such a balanced scoring team. Mallory ties it with a triple. Here's McNeil, got a little chip screen from Copeland to set him free. Great energy, great pace to this game early as Onyenso finishes over the top from Tillis.
Onyenso just put his head down.
Abel shuffling it inside.
Oh my goodness.
Shows up a left-handed shot.
And when their offense is humming, they're one of the best in the conference and one of the best in the nation.
Hall in the corner in trouble. McNeil played free safety, but Thomas ends up with the ball and scored. Williams to boot.
You're going to see Thomas has turned this corner right here. And Darian Williams, sure enough, catches him right on that guide hand. And great concentration.
Here's Taylor at USC, 2 at San Francisco, and he's fit a rotation of great pieces. The rejection against Sanye went right down to Abel. Terrence Arsenault into DeRitter. That's a really tough shot. Or is it? On UVA, it's on Dallin Hall.
Arsenault, a guy they've been trying to get going offensively here, played in the net.
And picked up by Copeland. Down to Sanye. It's not who you want running the floor.
Just a poor decision there by Copeland.
White will squeeze it home.
Those are the possessions that hurt you. I know with Houston last season, and then White off that careless turnover by Copeland.
Oh, Grunlo with the 2 fouls. Did well to avoid a third. Thomas into Lubin. Tough turnaround is good. Here's Mallory running the floor. Hall. Onyenso.
Job getting the deflection there defensively and then running the floor. You see they turn the corner, the shot gets tipped here, and Onyenso doesn't quit on it, and it finishes the play. This is how UVA likes to play. They like just no fluidity right now for NC State. Defense just looks very stagnant.
Another prayer.
Defensively in NC State, like I said, positional size and matchups in ISO. Copeland.
Only one team won a tournament game. That was Duke, who, of course, made it to the Final Four. They invested in the program, invested in NIL, invested in new coaches.
It's a bad shot.
7+ bid lead now. That's a miss by Holloman. By Will Wade. Really burns him. As Virginia takes its first lead on a Sam Lewis 3. First game of multiple blocks. He might have another one here on Arsenault. Lewis a pull-up 3. It's good.
As a sophomore for Toledo, Onyenso with the block, and recovering with your hands up is critical. If you keep dropping back, Lewis is a rhythm shooter. And like we said earlier, this is not your father's UVA team. They let it fly from the three-point line. If you're going to attack that paint on Onyenso, you got to attack it with a high floater.
What a feed by Copeland, and Lubin is in the double figures.
Points, attacking at the rim, utilizing ball fakes.
Like a whirling top off the rim, and then Matt Abel gives Virginia a taste of its own medicine. It's interesting because there are a lot of games where NC State does like being in a track meet. McNeil with a deep two. Paul McNeil with 7, and State's on top.
It's obviously one of the elite catch and shoot.
Lubin comes over for the double. Swung to Hall. Kick to Lewis. In the air. In the hoop for 3.
For averaging around 2 assists throughout the course of the season. Sees the double team, and that's when there's a skip pass. Great rotation to Lewis for a knockdown.
Malik Thomas for UVA. A 3 is good. Boy, they can come at you quickly from deep. Virginia. Copeland for McNeil. Steps back. Buries it. McNeil's able to get it back. McNeil's open. Holloman found him. NC State leads again.
And then Holloman, like I said before, understands that Onyenso is on McNeil. McNeil rotates up, makes himself available.
Virginia, a projected 4 seed. 13 in the net.
Just a lazy pass there.
And Thomas will stuff it.
Oh, Malik Thomas here playing actively in the passing lanes, but just those are the unforced errors. If you're Will Wade that you don't want, just a lazy pass over the top.
Here's Williams against Mallory. Got the switch they wanted. Much smaller Mallory holds up well, and then Onyenso smokes it into the front row.
They've done it multiple times if they want. If it's a smaller guard, they try to stay under you. They force your attention on them, and Onyenso has come from the multiple. How about this? He said, I love the fear in their eyes when opposing players see me down there.
Here he is. Fear this. Doesn't have a great resume. It is bad news, though, for SMU here in the ACC, who lost yesterday, as Joe has them right on the cut line. Jakari White makes it a 4-point Virginia lead. They're the 7th to last team above the cut line right now. Obviously a win here would fully secure it. Williams, boy, they gotta get him going. It's just his 5th shot, and it's his 2nd 3.
And Quadir Copeland once again so good at a little penetration and kick.
Grunlow with Hall and Mallory, White and Tillis. Grunlow knocked away by Copeland, but he recovers, and he scores his first 2 points. Copeland trying to get a seal from Lubin. Grunlow is in there to help make that a difficult shot. And he catches on the run and then finishes.
Blocks, a rare combination of 73 blocks and 21 made threes. How he can shoot from the perimeter, but sprints the 4. Mallory finds him. Big time finish at the rim.
20 years old, Virginia player Jaden Gardner there. Whipped inside to Mallory. Out for Tillis. Tillis on the bounce.
Here's a wide open look at the rim.
NC State facing its largest deficit. Into Lubin against Grunlow. It's been a tough matchup all night long, and that will be a goaltending. 61-51 Virginia. Closing in on 8 to play in our first quarterfinal. DeRitter to the rim for 2.
Are you kidding me? Top players, not only in the ACC, but in the country. A big man doing it off the bounce from the perimeter. Come on. Degree of difficulty, 1,000. And delicacy like that.
First-year player in college hoops from Belgium. Floater by Copeland.
Those are the type of shots that you need to make around the rim. And for UVA, it's all about their offensive team having energy.
Look at those numbers. No turnovers and a half for Virginia. NC State with a 3 from Holloman. The hack push. First bucket for Holloman. Jakari White gets free and answers. He was hurt in the first meeting between the teams. He has crushed NC State from 3 in the next 2. Abel, of course, rejected. 6 blocks in the game for Onyenso. Copeland driving, met by Anienzo, jump stop, no. Back to Copeland, here's Abel. It's good, it's 3. White again. Whoa, not even close, but DeRitter is there to clean it up. A shot so bad it was good. Virginia's first turnover of the second half. And they get it right back. Mallory off the strip. Oh, Copeland smothers him.
Thomas getting a little bit there delayed on guarding the cutter. Nobody bumping Copeland, and what a big-time finish for an and-one opportunity.
A lot of pressure here from NC State. Hall just barely broke it. And Mallory kind of fumbled with the ball there. DeRitter will drive it early in the shot clock and score. How to go. Set up McNeil again. That is no good. It's loose. It's back to McNeil. Another 3, and he won't miss this one.
I think NC State is in the NCAA tournament, and I think this is really good momentum for them to continue to build off of. And you get out of conference play, it gives you a big room of breath and fresh air. Because teams don't know how you play, and they can create some havoc in the tournament.
For NC State, the question